Hola, everybody. Welcome to SourceFed. I'm Joe Beretta. Hey, all you confused people out there that think we have 51 states. Good job. Turns out you may not be wrong, but in fact, you were future right. Amidst all the presidential and proposition hoopla last night, Puerto Rico was busy getting their referendum vote on. In a two-part referendum vote, the people of Puerto Rico were asked to reflect upon their 114-year relationship with the United States and to decide if they were ready to take the next step. Spain ceded the island to the U.S. in the Treaty of Paris of 1898, and the island is currently a U.S. territory. The people of Puerto Rico are U.S. citizens but are prohibited from voting in presidential elections, and its resident commissioner in the U.S. House also has limited voting power. So the first part of the referendum asked the people of Puerto Rico if they were happy with where the relationship was currently standing. The U.S. has been a good live-in boyfriend for the past century, but was it time for a change? 46% of the people were happy with territory status, while 54% of voters wanted to change the relationship in one way or another. And that's where part two of the referendum comes into play, which asked if you wanted to change the relationship, how would you want to change it? 5% of the vote went to calling things off, asking for independence. 33% of the vote called for a sovereign free association, and the majority of Puerto Ricans at 61% favored taking the next step and voted for statehood. And they voted on this like 3 times before, but this is the first time that the people actually voted in favor of it. So wow, 51 states, right? No, maybe. Don't go throwing a new star on the flag just yet. This is a non-binding referendum and it requires final approval from Congress. And quite honestly, I don't know how the US government would feel about it, and I'm completely unsure of the actual pros and cons of picking up Puerto Rico as the 51st state. Obama said he would support statehood if they wanted it, if it was like a pretty big majority, and it's only kind of like a slightly big majority, so we'll see what he says about that. And when it comes to the whole 51st state marriage thing, what kind of baggage is the US getting? As it currently stands, they have an unemployment rate of about 13.6%, the poverty rate is 45%, and in 2011, their debt was $68 billion. In comparison, Nevada currently has the worst unemployment rate at 11.8%. But Puerto Rico already receives economic assistance from America, and becoming a state wouldn't exactly add to the burden. And is America prepared to accept their first Hispanic state? 85% of the population admits to speaking very little English, and we all know how America feels about that. They do teach English in their schools, but they teach it as a foreign language. So would that change? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But what would be cool about bringing Puerto Rico into the mix is that we'd be adding some cultural spice to our melting pot, and that's always cool. The other hurdle Puerto Rico might have in regards to this deals with their political future. The incumbent governor was pro-statehood, but he was defeated by a very tiny margin by a challenger that is happy with the way things are. So there's that. Other small changes with bringing them in is that Puerto Rico would no longer represent itself at the Olympics and the Miss Universe pageants, and the people would now be subject to federal income taxes. And those are fun. But the biggest thing, you guys, is the flag, right? You gotta change it. You gotta add that one more star, but where do you put it? So I'm gonna ask you guys. They joined the statehood. We gotta design a new flag. How would you design it? Let us know in the comments down below. And after you're done doing that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click this here annotation for more video news throughout the day, and go to SourceFed.com for everything that we've ever covered, anytime, anywhere, video, text. Oh man, it's crazy, and it's all there. I'm Joe Beretta. Thanks for listening to me rant. We'll see you guys at the next video.